Y'all can hear? All right, first, just want to thank y'all for coming out on behalf of the Austin Justice Coalition and the Hindler Law Firm. We're here today again to keep the name of Mike Ramos in the community's mouth, to keep his name and the family's name on the top of everybody's mind. It's been, I believe, going on 6 months from April 24th. There still has been no justice for Mike Ramos and the Mike Ramos family. It's been brought to my conclusion, to many of our conclusions, that the investigation on behalf of the APD, the Austin Police Department, is over. So we would like for Chief Manley, who we know like we're at odds with right now, we're not on the best of terms, but we would like for him to come out and publicly state what he's going to do with this case. Ms. Ramos and the family and friends of Mike Ramos have been waiting far too long to hear anything. So, the fact that it's going on literally 6 months and a couple days is just, it's far too much. Just like Dr. King once said, justice delayed is justice denied. And the fact that Ms. Ramos has been fighting for the past 5 months and not really received any true leadership or detail or direction from the Austin Police Department is a shame. So we're asking Chief Manley and the police department to come out and let the community know, let Ms. Ramos know what you're going to do so she can start moving towards closure in this case. And then we can talk about the criminal case that's going to come, I believe, when we get a new district attorney. But we just believe that it's time for Chief Manley, while he's still a police chief, to actually do some work. We haven't heard from this man in months anyway. It'll be nice to hear from him about what he wants to do in regards to the discipline, if he's going to discipline officers that were involved in the shooting, or if he's not going to do anything at all. But we believe that the time is up, the clock is out, and Chief Manley needs to come up and be a leader for once and actually say what he's going to do. I think we'll hear from Ms. Ramos.
Okay.
I'll hold it for you.
Okay, I gotta see it. Hello, my name is Brenda Ramos, Mike Ramos' mother. My son Mike, my only child, was shot and killed by Officer Taylor on April 24th. My unarmed son was killed as he slowly drove away from the police toward a dead end. Everyone has seen the video. There is nothing left in the investigation. Chief Manley and Austin police detectives must now do their jobs and decide what happens now. Doing nothing is not an option. We do not pay APD salaries for them to do nothing. I call on Chief Manley to announce this week whether Officer Taylor will be continuing as an Austin police officer. I call on the police detectives who investigated my son's death to announce this week whether they found evidence that police Taylor committed a crime. Maybe Chief Manley disagrees with thousands of people who march in the streets this summer demanding justice for my son Mike. Maybe he believes that my son deserved to be shot like that. If that is Chief Manley's decision, he should have the courage to tell us. This community deserves decisions from Chief Manley and the police. This is their job. My son Mike deserves justice.
Brenda, it's been 6 months. What's going through your head right now?
I don't feel comfortable with myself. It's been too long, and I'm hurting and going through this. It's just been too long.
What do you miss most about Mike?
His presence, him doing stuff for me, cooking for me. He does everything for me because I'm at that age.
What's it been like waiting and waiting and waiting and still not getting anything?
I can't sleep at night sometimes. I think about it all the time. I pray to God give me strength for this. And people tell me, how do you do it, Brenda? I will go crazy. I had 2 friends that it happened. So I have a mission to do for my son, and I'm doing this for my son because he demands justice. I just didn't like the fact how they did him. They could have had other ways to do it, but not the way they did. They, to me, as they murdered and execute my son. And when I seen the video, I saw he was frightened, scared. He didn't know what was going on. I had to see the videos, and that way, as a mother's instinct, I could see what he was going through, and he was traumatized, very traumatized. Oh my God.
Officer Taylor was involved in another shooting.
Yes, before that.
What's it feel like that he was still on the force? during
That tells me right there, he already killed someone before. He's still working on the force. He murdered someone, and then my son too. He needs to be put away. He really does.
Are you still working on that Mike Ramos law kind of thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
I really, really don't want to say much right now because I haven't really finished into detail, But as far as that, so it won't happen to anybody again. We want a bill passed on the Mike Ramos Matters Act.
Ms. Brenda is working in conjunction with the advocates to draft a bill to make sure that what happened to her and to her son doesn't happen to anyone else in Texas. So when the legislature meets in 2021, we're hoping that we'll get some interest in passing some reforms in Mike's name. So like we call it the Mike Ramos Matters Act, but it's still being drafted and envisioned. Anyone else?
Anything else?
Y'all, thanks so much for coming. It's hot as,
Oh, he's
something.
sweating his head.